John thinks of the same number x, he multiplies it by 5. Now let's say he multiplies it by 6. And then subtracts by 15. The two expressions are equal. All right, so Sally thinks of a number. X, she multiplies it by 6 and then subtracts 5. John thinks of the same number x, he multiplies it by 4, subtracts 9. Jennifer thinks of a number x, multiplies it by 7, subtracts 4. Henry thinks of a number x, multiplies it by 5, subtracts 10. And Priscilla thinks of a number x, multiplies it by 9, and subtracts 3. Joan thinks of the same number x, multiplies it by 6, and then subtracts 15. The two expressions are equal. All right. Okay, good. Make sure I use the notes to help you to understand the questions. I am going to, oh, I can't even repost. Let me post the notes back inside the chat for those persons who did not have it. So this is going to be the notes for question for the exercise that we're doing. I'm going to post it back inside the chat. That's slide 1. And this one is slide 2. So if you just arrive, those are the questions. Sorry, those are the notes, and these are the questions. Okay, good. Alasia, what number you on? Again, Alasia, what number you on? I could barely hear you.
Starting number 2.
Starting number 2, okay. Akira, what number you on?
1B.
1B, okay, good. And Amari, what number you on? Amari, what number you on? Can't have from Amari. Malia Roll, what number you on?
I still writing examples.
Okay. Malia Roll, what number you on?
Number 2.
Number 2. Aliyah Star, what number you on?
2C.
2C. Aliana, what are you working on?
2A.
2A. And Amaranik Richards, what number you on?
2B.
And Andrea, what are you working on now?
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
2016, Mr. T.
Okay, go ahead. Someone have a
So
question?
we don't have no D for another question.
Oh my, thank you. Thank you. That is so important. That's Ricardo, thank you. You need that. That's true. Solve your equation to find the value of x. Define the value of x. Thank you, Ricardo. That's so true. We need D as a part of it. Thank you, Ricardo. Good catch. Angel, what number you on?
1C.
1C. And Ashane Fernanda, what number you on? Ashane Fernanda, what number you on? She says number. It's Ashane. Fernanda, are you there? I can't hear from her. Where is Ashtan? Ashtan, what number you on? Ashtan, what number are you on? If they can hear me. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ashtan, say 1C. Pranay Russell, what number you on?
1C.
1C. And Bethany, what number you on? 2C. Good. And Ashane Fernando, what number you on? Ashane Fernando. And Brianna Rule, what are you working on?
I'm watching the video and writing down the examples.
What year are you on?
2021.
2021. Okay, Ashani says she on number 1C. Bree and Bry, what number y'all on? Bree and Bry, what number y'all on?
I'm on 1C, sir.
Okay, good. Do y'all understand how you taught to do it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's good. And Kvet Percenti, what number you on, Kvet?
I'm on 1D.
1D, how about you, Chai?
I'm on 1C.
1C. China, what number you on?
Oh, 1D.
1D. And Ciara, what number you on?
3A.
Okay, and Joseph, what number you on?
AD,
What number you on?
AD. I mean 1D.
1D, okay. You understand what you're doing, Joseph?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and Clement, what number you on?
2C.
2C. Seren Newbold, what number you on? Seren.
2A.
2E. And Danielle, where's Danielle? Can't hear from Danielle. Dari, what number you on?
3C.
Tracy, Dia, what number you on?
I want the last example.
Okay,
Mr. Vijay, may I be excused, please?
yes, you can. Hello, good evening. Yes, ma'am. All right, where's Daniel? Daniel, can you hear me now? Daniel, can you hear me now? Where is Dion? What number you on, Dion?
2B.
2B. Darnik, what number you on?
2B.
2B. And Dwayne Slew, where's Dwayne? Dwayne Slew? Dwayne Slew, what number you on, Dwayne? And Egypt, what number you want, Egypt?
2A.
2A. Evanice, what are you working on now?
I'm on the same video you sent me.
What is that? Which one? No, I'm sorry, what year?
2016.
2016. Okay, good. And Gianna, what number you want?
3.
3. 3 what? A, B, C,
3C.
3C. Where's Daniel? Daniel, are you there? Okay, Gianna from Daniel. Gilbriana Goodman, what number you want?
2B.
2B. Okay, good. And Jalen, what number you want? Jalen, what number you want?
2A.
Okay, good. Hello, can you hear, is this mic working? Because I'm calling and he's not responding.
Daniel, can you hear calling you? Then you need to check your system now. I told you your teacher's calling you, sitting here smiling up in my face. Fix the problem.
Excuse me, Mr. Badi.
And does he have access to his phone? Because I'm calling on his phone and he's not answering that either.
No, I took this phone from him.
Okay. So can you hear me on the, can you hear, let me talk to him. Let me talk to him.
You can hear him now? He said he can hear you now.
All right.
Okay.
Daniel, can you hear me now? Hello, Daniel. Hello, Daniel, are you there?
Yeah.
Pardon? Are you there?
Yep.
Wait, Daniel, did you just respond to me by saying yeah? Hello, let me try this again. Daniel, are you there? Listen, if you're not gonna answer me when I call your name, you don't have to be in my class, you know. You don't have to be here because you're actually wasting my time. That's what you're actually doing. You don't have to be here, man. I tired of playing people who play games all the time, play games. It don't make no sense, man. It don't make no sense. So let me try this again. Daniel, are you there? Are you here?
Yeah.
Stop saying yeah. Stop saying yeah. I keep on telling you that from day one. Stop saying yeah. You know exactly how to respond to me. And you're doing the same foolishness. So we can try it again. Daniel, are you here? You know what? You don't have to be in my class. You don't have to be in there. You don't have to be here. I can't deal with people who can't respond to me. That don't make no sense. Um, Jaden Butler, are you there? Where's Jaden?
Yes, sir.
What number you on?
2C.
2C. Okay, good. And
Internet.
okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Mm-hmm.
For like question D, do you always have to divide by 2?
No, it could be whatever the coefficient is.
Oh, yes, sir.
Um where is Shannon, what number you on? Shannon rule, what number? Shannon 1A, okay. Tyrone, what number you on?
3A, sir.
3A. And Samantha Taylor, what number you on?
I finished. I sent you the work.
Anyone else is finished? Anyone else is finished? Again, once you finish, take a picture of your work and send it to me.
I'm about to send you the work right now.
Yes, sir, I finished.
Sadell. Where's Sadell? Sadell, what number you on?
Yes, sir. I'm on the last question.
On the last question. Okay, good. Tanika Evans, what number you on? Tanik? Tanika Evans? What number? 2C? Okay. And Valdez Evans, what number you on?
All right, on number 3.
Number 3. A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D?
3.
3A, okay. Ricardo Russell,
Yes, sir.
what number you on?
3C.
3C. Okay. And
Excuse me, Mr. Petit, I just sent you my work.
okay, no problem. Zara Hannah. Zara Hannah, what number you on? Zara Hannah, what number you on? Can't have from Zara. Zara Hannah said 2B. Okay. And Nivea, what number you on, Nivea? Nivea Garden,
3D.
3D. Omari, what number you on, Omari? Omari, what number you on? 2B. Mark, what number you on? That's Mark. Mark, what number you on? 2A. Okay, good. You understand what you're doing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and Kyle, what number you on, Kyle?
2A, sir.
2A, and you understand what you're doing?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how about you, Kingston? Kingston, what number you on?
I finished my work and I done sent it to you.
We didn't send it. Okay, good. Jeremy, what number you on? Jeremy, what number you on? Jeremy. Jeremy Lines, what number you on? Where's Jeremy? Can't have from Jeremy. Jalen, what number you say you on again? Jalen. Where's Jalen?
I am 2C, sir.
2C. And 1, what are you working on, 1?
2019 D.
2019. Now you understand now we getting answers?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Kiajane.
Yes, sir.
Kiajane, what number you on?
I already done right now my work. I just have to complete it.
Okay. What I tell you about doing stuff like that? I told you that you need to answer it while you do it. I keep on telling you the same thing, Kiajane. You never listen to me when I speak to you. I don't understand that. And Malik Roll, are you finished?
I'm 3A, sir.
3A. Nakari, what number you on?
3B.
3B. And Olivia, what number you on?
Completed.
Okay, Matthew, you finish as well?
3B.
3B. Okay. How about you, Michael? Michael, what's that? What number you on?
I will just send you my work.
Okay, that's good. Zaria, what are you working on, Zaria?
Now moving on to mensuration.
Mensuration. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Tyrone, what number you on?
3C, sir.
3C. Okay. Okay. Let me ask the question. How many persons are finished? Let me know if you're finished.
I am.
I am.
I am.
Okay, good. For those of us who are finished, let's go over the answers. For those of us who are finished. If you're not finished, then what I need you to do is complete your work and then take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, complete your work and take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Now, what I mean by that? I mean, take a picture of the notes as well as the graded exercise. Take a picture of the notes as well as the graded exercise. All right.
Excuse me, Mr. T, which days do you do religious studies?
Just Thursday. Thursday at 8:30.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's go ahead and answer the questions. Casey, are you there?
Yes, sir, Mr. Pati.
Read number 1 for me, please. Write an expression.
Write an expression for each of the following. A, Sally thinks of a number X. She multiplies it by 6, then subtract 5.
Very good. So how are we gonna get this answer? She thinks of a number, X, multiplies it by 6 and subtract 5. What are we gonna do for that one?
I put 6x minus 5.
Very good. 6x minus 5. So she thinks of a number X, multiplies it by 6 and subtract 5. So 6x minus 5. Good. Anyone else got that answer? 6x minus 5.
Yes, sir.
I did.
Very good.
Yes,
6x. Very good. 6x minus 5. Good. All right. John thinks of the same number. Any volunteers for B?
Me.
Okay, go ahead, Dari. Read it for me.
John thinks of the same number x. He multiplies it by 5. I mean by 4, then subtracts 9. I put hold on. I put 6x minus. Hold on.
This is for
Pause.
B. This is for B.
Yes, so I just catch myself. Yeah, I put the right thing. I put 9x. Hold on, man. Hold on. Pause.
Moving right along. Anyone else wanna do B?
4x minus 9.
4x minus 9. Very good. Anyone else got that?
I got
did.
that.
4x
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
minus 9. All right. Anyone got the first two right?
Yes, sir.
The first two right? Anyone got the first two right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Very good. So we have 4x minus 9. The two expressions are equal. Form an equation to show this. How are we gonna do that?
6x minus 5 equals 4x minus 9.
Very good. 6x.
Minus 5 equals 4x minus 9.
Very good. Valdez, have you sent in your work already?
I on 3D.
Okay. Once you finish with that, then send in all your work, including the examples.
Notes?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So 6x minus 5 is equal to 4x minus 9. All right, good. Okay, good. So when we solve this equation for x, what y'all got when y'all solve the value of x? What y'all got?
My x minus 2, negative 2.
Negative 2.
-2. So x is equal to -2.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Anyone
Yes,
else
sir.
got that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I got it
I
as well.
did.
X is equal to -2. Okay. Can someone explain how they got the -2? Someone else.
Okay, so we would write 6x minus 5 equals 4x minus 9.
Mhm.
Then we would group them into like term, which would be 6x minus 5 equals -9 plus 5.
Mm-hmm.
So now we do 6x minus 4, which give us 2x.
Mm-hmm.
And -9 plus 4, which give us -4. Then we divide them by 2, 2x over 2. We cancel the 2's, which give us x,
Mm-hmm.
equals to -4 over 2, which gives us 2. So we do 6x2 equals 4 over 2. And we divide the 4 over 2, which gives us 2 equals, and so it be x equals to -2.
Very good. X equals to -2. I'm still waiting for Kiro. Kiro, where's your work? Are you finished? Still waiting for Akiro's work. I need you all to finish the send in your work. Where's Prashan? Prashan, are you there? Prashan, is
Yes,
Prashan?
sir. It wasn't let me unmute. Yes, sir.
Okay, what are you working on now?
I think on the last action that you
That's what-
sent me.
Okay, that's what you want. That's what you want now?
Yes, sir. That's what I'm doing now.
Okay, good. All right, good. Good. I need someone to volunteer. Wait, did anyone get all of number 1 right? Did anyone get all of number 1 right?
Yes.
Yes, sir. I did.
Okay, good.
I did.
I
Very
did.
good. Very good. Chai, read number 2, please.
Number 2, write an expression for each of the following. A. Jennifer thinks of a number x. She multiplies it by 7, then subtracts it by. The answer will be 7x minus 4.
Very good. 7x minus 4. Do we agree with them? 7x minus 4.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
7x minus 4. Very good. Go ahead, Chai. B. Henry.
Henry thinks of the same number x. He multiplies it by 5, subtracts by 10. that would equal to 5x minus 10.
Okay, so 5x minus what? Minus
10.
10. Very good. Do we get that? Anyone else got that? 5x minus 10.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good, pretty good. 5x minus 10. The two expressions are equal. Bree, how we get this? For C, the two expressions are equal. Form an equation to show this.
We put 7x.
Say it again.
You put 7x subtracts 4, that equals 5x subtracts 10.
And anyone else get that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Very good.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Good. So you have to set them equal to each other. Where's Naya? Is Naya here? Naya, are you there? Where's Naya?
Hello.
What are you working on?
On 2015.
For mensuration?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And where's Kennedy? Where's
Yes,
Kennedy?
sir.
You see the thing I just sent you? I need you to work on that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, so we said that our answer is gonna be 7x. Where's Lanaya? Lanaya, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Be doing what I told you to do, right?
Yes, sir. Praying for the Lord to work another miracle, like he did last night.
I hope you studying.
I am studying. I'm working on the graph.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Solve your equation to find the value of x. What we got for that one? Solve the equation to find the value of x. What y'all got for D?
Got -3.
-3.
X is equal to -3?
x equals -3.
-3.
Only 4 persons got the answer. Anyone else got answer for number 2?
I did. I did.
I did.
X equal to -3. Okay, Kevin, explain how you got x equal to -3. Go ahead, Kevin.
Yes, sir.
Explain how you got x equal to -3.
All right. I put my.
You said all right
and
just
I
now.
said-
You said all right. It's not all right.
Sorry with that. So I put my full equation that said x 7x minus 5x equals 10 -10 plus 4. So then I subtract 7x from 5 and I got 2 equals, and then I subtract -10 from 4. Do the work. I got -6.
Yeah.
I divided 2 by 2 and 2 by -6. Cancel out the 2, I got x.
Mhm.
And equals 6 divided by 2 is 3. So I got -3 and all
Negative.
together.
Very good. Did anyone else get -3? Did anyone else get -3?
I did.
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Excuse me, Miss
Yes,
Petit.
sir.
Very
I
good.
did.
Good. Claremont, you were saying something?
I don't know how, but on number 1 and number 2 on these, I got -7 for both.
Wow. No, definitely not.
Wait, not -7, +7.
No. When you send it over, it's going to be 7x minus 5, which is 2x. And -4 minus 4 is -6. Sorry. Saying it wrong. Negative 4 plus 4 is negative 6. Divide both sides by 2, we get negative 3. All right, so make the correction, Clement, make the correction.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Yes, Dari.
I can use the bathroom, please.
Yes, you can. Okay, number 3. Do we have any volunteer for number 3? By the way, please take a picture of your work and send it to me. I don't see a Kiro's work. Alasia, where's your work? Where's
I
Alasia?
sent it to
You sent it? Oh, using your mommy phone. Okay, good. The rest of you, I need to see a picture of your work, please. Valdez, where's your work? Tanique Evans, where's your work? I need you all to be sending in the work. So take a picture of your work and send it to me, please. Go ahead. Aliana, read number 3, please, and answer for me.
Pardon?
Read number 3.
Write an expression for each of the following. Drusilla thinks of a number, x. She multiplies it by 9, then subtracts 3. So for that question, I got x by 9, which is 9x, and then you're subtracting 3, so 9x minus 3. B, John thinks of the same number x. He multiplies it by 6, then subtracts 15. A and B are similar, so since you're multiplying 6 by x, you get 6x minus 15. C, the two expressions are equal. Form an equation to show this. I got 9x minus 3 equals 6x minus 15.
Okay, wait, let's stop right there. So think of a number x, she multiplies it by 9. So it's going to be 9x, right? Then subtracts 3. 9x minus what? 9x minus
3.
minus 3. Very good. So 9x minus 3. All right, so 9x minus 3. John thinks the same number. What you said 6x minus 15. That's what you said, Aliana?
6x minus 15?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. 6x minus 15. And what did you say for C?
9x minus 3 equals 6x minus
9x minus 3 is equal to
6x minus.
very good, 6x minus 15.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Uh-huh.
I finished about the sending the work right now.
Okay, good, perfect. Okay, and what did you get for your answer for D?
My in total answer was x equals -4.
-4, okay. Explain how you got that. One moment.
First, I wrote down my.
One moment. Siren,
Yes,
Siren, your mic is open. Go ahead, Aliana.
Wrote down my equation 9x minus 3 equals 6x minus 15.
Uh-huh.
So we matched basically the numbers that are alike, which give us 9x minus 6, and it equals -15 plus 3. So 9x minus 6x is 3x,
Yeah.
and -15 plus 3 is -12.
Mm-hmm.
Then I put 3x over 3.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote it as a fraction,
Yes.
equals negative 12 over 3.
Mm-hmm.
Then I cancel out the 2 3's. And then I wrote x equals negative 12 over 3.
Mm-hmm.
Then I divided and got x equals negative 4.
Very good.
Because 3 go into 12 4 times.
Very good explanation. Did anyone else get x is equal to -4 for the fourth
sir.
one?
Yes, sir.
I did.
X is equal to
Yes,
-4.
sir.
Very good. X is equal to -4. All right, good. How many persons got all right? Persons got all right.
I did.
I did.
I did.
Okay, good.
I did.
Okay, good. Anyone?
I did.
Only those few. Anyone else got all right? Anyone else got all right? Let me know.
I also got all right.
I did.
I did.
Okay, good. Okay, good. All right,
Mr. Petit,
go ahead. So if you got all
When I-
right, give me one moment, Dari. If you got all right, put I inside the chat. Again, if you got all right, put I inside the chat. If you got one wrong, put Y. If you got two wrong, put N. Again, if you got all right, put I. If you got all right, put I. If you got one wrong, put Y. And if you got two wrong, put N. If you got two wrong, put N. All right. Again, if you got all right, put I. If you got all right, put I. If you got one wrong, put Y. If you got two wrong, put N inside the chat. Is Daniel there? Can you hear me, Daniel?
Sir.
Pardon?
Yes, sir.
So what was that all about just now? What were you doing? What were you trying to prove, Daniel? Earlier, what were you trying to prove? Hello?
Pardon me?
I said, what were you trying to prove earlier?
What you mean by that?
I'm asking what were you trying to prove? You wasn't answering me. When I called your name, you weren't answering. And then when you finally answering, you say, yeah, yep. Like I'm your pair. I'm asking you what were you trying to prove? So are you trying to prove that you're not gonna be cooperative in this class? That's what you're trying to prove?
No, sir.
Okay, then. Well, don't do that. Don't do stuff like that. Because the only reason why I let you back inside this class is because your mommy asked. I do not have time, and this is for every student inside this class. I do not have time for rude children. I don't. And I don't have time for children who are not going to cooperate with inside my class. If you don't care to be inside my class, you don't have to be here. Tell your mommy to find someone else. But if you're going to be inside my class, you're going to have to cooperate with me. You have to, or else you don't need to be here. And you're taking away from the experience from everybody because I have to deal with you, run after you. This is not a babysit. I don't run a daycare center. Now the work from week 2, did you finish that? Week 1 and 2, did you finish that?
I have 2 more to do.
Okay, then, well, you need to finish them because I can't even give you more if you ain't finished work from week 1 and 2. And that's another problem. You're not doing my assignments. So you need to be doing my assignments if you're part of this class, and you need to be responsive. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
So finish up what topic that is for week 2 that you haven't finished.
I'll let you know right now.
So finish, I think it's 2 more you have to do, finish those 2. And as much as you can tonight, finish those and then send it to me. And then if you can't finish all, then we could do the rest tomorrow. All right.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Okay, let's
Excuse me, Miss.
go ahead.
When I was about to send you my work just now, my mommy say she doing something, so I gotta wait to send her the work.
Okay, that's no problem.
I mean to send you the work.
That's no problem. Okay, let's do one more example before we go on to English. So let's do one more example. So write this down inside your book, example number 3. So write this down inside of your book. Example number 3. Go ahead.
I use the bathroom.
Yes, you can. All right, so this example says, I think of a number y, multiplied it by 7, then added it by 8. Then I took the sum and subtracted, or let's say, and subtracted from, subtracted by 12. Write an expression to show this. Write an expression to show this. So I think of a number y, multiply it by 7, then add by 8. Then I took that sum and I subtracted it by 12. Write an expression to show this. All right. So this is the third example. What I want you to do is I want you to put your answer inside the chat. What you think it's going to be. I'm going to give you a few moments to think about it. What is your answer? What do you think it's going to be? I think of a number, right? Y multiplied by 7, then added by 8. And I took that sum and subtracted by 12. Inside the chat, please tell me what you think that the expression is going to be inside the chat. Put your answer inside the chat for me. I think of a number y multiplied by 7, then add by 8. Then I took that sum and subtracted by 12. What is going to be the expression to show that? Put your answer inside the chat for me, please. Again, put your answer inside the chat. All right, Nakari wrote something. I need the rest of you, not only Nakari, the rest of you. I think of a number y, add multiplied by 7, then add by 8. Then I took that sum and subtracted by 12. What's going to be the answer? Put your answers inside the chat for me, please. I need everyone to answer. Again, I need everyone to answer. Again, put your answer inside the chat, please. I think of a number, y multiplied by 7, then add by 8, right? Then I took this sum and subtracted by 12, write an expression to show this. All right, again, put your answer inside the chat. I think of a number multiplied by 7, then I add by 8, then I took this sum and subtracted by 12. What is the expression to show this? All right, so what y'all think is the answer? I need someone to let me know what they got. What y'all think is the answer?
7y plus 8 minus 12.
7y plus 8 minus 12. 7y plus 8 minus 12. No, that an answer. No, that's not the answer. Definitely not. Anyone else want to try? And I think that's what everybody put. No. No, anyone else want to try? Because 7y plus 8 minus 12 is not the answer. So how are we gonna get it?
Do they mean like you could think of any number?
Well, you need to use the variable y.
7y take away 4.
7y take away 4, no. Okay, y'all are very close. So I think of a number y. What am I gonna multiply it by? I'm gonna multiply it by what? 7. 7, right? Good. And then I'm gonna what? Add it to what? Add it to?
Add 8.
Good. Then I'm gonna take this sum and then do what?
Oh,
Subtract it by 12.
I was thinking that because I was thinking
Yes.
of
yeah.
Yes.
with the parentheses and stuff,
Yeah.
but that didn't make no sense.
Yeah, it's the sum. This quantity right here. That's what I'm gonna subtract by 12. All right. And so yeah, definitely we have to do the sum. The 7y multiply that, then add it by 8, then subtract it by 12. All right. So you gotta be careful with some of these. Go ahead.
I got that.
Okay.
I typed in chat.
You got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You typed that inside the chat?
Yes, sir.
Really? When this was? Well, if you got that with the brackets, remember you need the brackets now. If you don't have the brackets, then it's not correct. You need to put the brackets. Okay, so it's 8 o'clock. Let's move on to English language. Daniel, did you find out what topic you were missing?
Yes, sir.
What topics were you missing?
Sets and the circle one.
Circle theorem. Okay.
So
All right. Okay, so let's continue. Today is Monday, so we're gonna head up for English language. Today is Monday. Monday the 19th of February 2024. Our subject is, of course, not mathematics, English language. And the topic is, anyone can remember the last thing that we did for English language? We were looking at what?
Correct choice of words.
Very good. We were looking at the correct choice of words. All right. So we look at different types of words that were spelt incorrectly, right? For example, off and off. For example, effect and effect. Talk about the difference between a part and a part. What else? We talk about the difference of, was it there, and there, and an. But that wasn't the thing that we did last class. The thing we did last class was apostrophes, wasn't it?
Putting apostrophe in the right place.
Putting apostrophes in the right place. That was the very last thing that we did, putting apostrophes in the right place. And you know, there's different ways that we could definitely do that. And we had to rewrite, it certain things so that it would be done correctly. Right. Today we're going to be looking at using commas instead of full stops. So sometimes we can use a comma instead of a full stop, and sometimes you want to definitely use the full stop. But so there are times when you have to use, when it's better to use a comma than a full stop. And so we're going to be looking at the nuance between those things. All right. So let's do that. So that's going to be the topic, using commas instead of full stops. So let's begin. Topic, using commas instead of full stops. All right, so when we use commas in writing, what does a comma tell us to do in general?
Like trying to pause and
To take a break. Very good. So commas are used to indicate, right? To indicate the points where, is it a long pause or a short pause?
A short pause.
a short pause.
Very good. Where short pauses.
It is used to separate words or phrases.
Used to separate a comma?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Give me an example.
Like the comma is you use commas to separate 3 or more words or phrases or clauses.
Clauses. Okay. Yeah, we could use a comma to separate clauses. Okay. So commas are used to indicate the points where short pauses or very brief stops should be made in a piece of writing or in a writing piece. So the comma, whenever you see a comma, you can't just run over it, right? I notice that a lot of persons, when they are reading, they see a comma and they just read, like run straight through it. No, if you see a comma, you have to make a short pause or a brief stop just to make it make sense. All right. So brief stops, short pauses, right, for commas. All right. Brief stops and short pauses. Now, if we use a period, a period indicates the closing of an idea, right? Like you're shutting it all down. So often, candidates use commas at the end of sentences when they should use full stops or periods. Examiners refer to this error, this type of error, as the comma splice. So when you use a comma where a period should be, it's called a comma splice. So commas by themselves should not be used to join two independent clauses, right? And there are certain times when you use a comma and you are actually supposed to use a period, and that you end up having what we call a comma splice. So wherever a period should be and you end up putting a comma, then that's called a comma splice. So let's read the following passage out loud. So read the following paragraph aloud. So and then you can see. Okay, so it says KB bounce. Anyone know who's KB? Everyone knows who was KB, right? Whoa, this is not
Are you
happening.
referring to the Bahamian music artist?
Yeah, the Bahamian music artist KB. Everyone
Yes, sir.
knows KB, right?
Yes.
If you don't know it's
No,
KB,
Yes, sir.
if you don't know it's KB, then look him up online. So KB bounced on the stage. The audience went wild or went wild. They screamed and shouted. Some excited female fans stood on their chairs and copied his gyrations as he sang. He danced magically, or not magically, let's say maniacally across the stage. People were amazed at his energetic performance. Okay, good. So, Eltronic, read this sentence for me, please. Well, this paragraph. Wait, one moment. Let me change the color first. Okay, good. Go ahead.
KB bounced on the stage. The audience went wild. They screamed and some excited female fans stood on their chairs and copied his gyration. As he sang, he danced maniacally across the stage. People were amazed at his energetic performance.
Very good. I see your hand raised. What's up? What happened?
I think that that's a run-on sentence.
Say it again. What you said, Milo?
I think that that's a run sentence.
You think that that's a run-on sentence? How many persons agree with that it's a run-on? That
Yes, sir.
I do.
okay,
Yes, sir.
okay. So you agree that there are certain places where we're supposed to have periods and we have commas, right?
I feel like also a conjunction could go in there.
Okay, so for this one, we can say KB bounced on the stage and the audience went wild. Then we could put a period, right? Then they screamed and shouted. They screamed and shouted. And some of the female fans stood on their chairs and copied his gyrations, period. As he sang, he danced maniacally across the stage, and people were amazed at his energetic performance. So we could correct this, right? But currently, as is, it's wrong, right? Why is it wrong? It's wrong because where there should be periods, there are what? There are commas. Okay, so you don't want to do that. You want to make sure that you put the commas where they're supposed to be and you put the periods where they're supposed to be, right? So whenever you are completing a full thought, when you having after you said a full complete thought, you put a period. If you want to continue, you could continue with a comma. Just make sure you use a conjunction as well. But make sure it doesn't extend too long, right? So in the above passage, or paragraph, most of the commas should have been replaced by full stops or periods to mark where one sentence ends and the other sentence and another sentence begins. So what is the name of the error that happens in writing where we put a period where a comma should be? What's the name of that error? Comma splice. Very good. Comma splice. Commas are not sufficient here. Definite breaks or full stops need to be made in the writing so that the meaning is entirely clear. And so that the whole piece flows smoothly. So we need to make sure that we have these commas, and we need to make sure that we have periods where necessary and commas where necessary, and do not put a period where a comma should be. Sorry, do not put a comma where a period should be. That's basically what we're trying to say in this particular lesson. Make sure that wherever the period should be, you put the period, and wherever the comma should be, you put the comma. Do not extend the sentence too long, and you put the commas in the wrong place. All right. Okay, so let's go on to the greater exercise. I wonder if it could fit on this side. It should. I'm going to put the greater exercise to the right because I know persons are still writing, so I'm going to put it to the right and then move it eventually. But for the greater exercise, the only thing that we want to do is we want to just, I'm going to give you some paragraphs and I want you to correct them. Okay, so great exercise. Just had it. Put it here. So great exercise number 1. So number 1 says, let's do this right. Let me write the instructions. So the instructions are the following. I need you to read the following passages. Decide whether or decide where full stops should be inserted. All right, decide where full stop should be inserted. Or where a comma has been used incorrectly in place of a full stop. Okay, so for these ones, I need you to write down the correct version of it. So just write down the correct version. So what did I mean? I'm going to put the incorrect version, but I want you to put inside of your writing the correct version so that you wouldn't take too long writing and rewriting it. All right, so again, my paragraphs are gonna be wrong. They're gonna have some mistakes, but the paragraph that you write, I need you to write down the corrected version of it. All right. So
Excuse me, Mr. T. Are we writing the paragraph twice?
No, just once. Stop. So do not rewrite it. Just write the correct version. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So Native American Indians traveled from Florida in the 19th century. They were being chased by American soldiers in the Creek War. Valdez, make sure keep your mic muted, please. In the Creek War. The Seminole Indians or Seminole Indians settled in a place now called Red Bays in North Andros. The Indians were accompanied by runaway black slaves. All right, so write down the corrected version of this paragraph. Native American Indians traveled from Florida in the 19th century. They were being chased by American soldiers in the Creek War. The Seminole Indians settled in a place now called Red Bays in North Andros. The Indians were accompanied by runaway black slaves. So write down the correct version of that, how it's supposed to be. How is it supposed to be, right? Next one, she stealthily dipped her hand into her pocket to extract the stick of a gum. The teacher's beady eyes were fixed on her when she slipped the gum into her mouth. He called her name.
So we just add in comma first up like main like the conjunction.
At some points you would have to insert capital letters at some points. Just make it such that the sentence or the paragraph makes sense. Sometimes now you have to decide where you have to use the where you have to use full stops, or where you have to insert the comma, or you have to remove the comma, right? Because some commas are not placed in the right place, right? So he called out her name. She almost choked. She had been caught. Punishment. Punishment. Yes, you could put caps. That's correct. You could put caps. Punishment was sure to come. And number 3. Let me put this on the next slide. Hopefully everyone is done with the first one.
No, sir.
No? You're not done with the notes
No, sir. I'm on the last sentence.
of the notes?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead.
For certain parts of the paragraph, like, can you add words into the sentence to make it make sense other than a conjunction?
No. You ain't changing the sentence entirely. Just changing it a little bit.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So 4 by 100 meters. So when the woman's 4 by 100 meters relay team won gold at the 2000 Olympic, that's a long time ago. Olympic Games in Sydney, Australia. The whole country celebrated the woman, now fondly called the Golden Girls, were Pauline Davis, Thompson, Shanja Stirrup. Anyone know about the story of the Golden Girls? Anyone heard about them before?
So
Sander Stirrup. Sivan Theta Finds. And one more. Pauline Davis, Shonda Stirrup, Savanta Theta Finds, and one more person. My name start with D.
Debbie Ferguson.
That's Debbie Ferguson. Just gonna say. The girl and girls, boy. Debbie Ferguson. Their stunning performance with near perfect baton passes brought tears to the eyes of thousands of Bahamians who watched the race on television. These Clark Lewis ran 2 rounds. Okay, so I think I could put this smaller. Let me simplify and make this smaller. So okay, so what we want to do is we want to rewrite, well, not rewrite, but we want to write the correct version of each paragraph. I only give you all 3 because there's so much to write. But I need you to correct those paragraphs. What you have to do is you have to decide where the full stop is supposed to be inserted or where the comma has been used incorrectly. Now you could insert capital letters at some points as well. But just want to make sure fix it such that we avoid any comma splice. So we avoid any part where you're supposed to use a period and you end up using a comma, or you're supposed to have a comma and you end up putting a period. So make sure correct them. Once you're finished with it, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. I need Aaliyah, what number are you on?
Number 3.
Number 3, good. Aliana, what number are you on?
Number 2.
Number 2. Amaranik, what number are you on?
Number 2.
Good. How about Andrea?
Number 2, Mr. Petit.
2. Angel, what number are you on? Angel, what number are you on?
Number 2.
Number what?
Number 2.
Number 2. Good. How about Brene Russell? What number are you on, Brene?
Number 2.
Number 2. Again, once you finish with your work, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Brian Bry, what number are you on?
I'm on number 2.
Number 2. And yes, Clement.
On number 1, You put runaway black slave instead of runaway black slaves.
But runway, where we run. Thank you. Runaway. All right. Renee Russell, what number you on? Renee Russell, what number you on?
Number 2.
Number 2. How about you, Brianna? Brianna roll.
Yes, sir.
What number you on?
Number 2.
Number 2. Elgenic, what number you on?
Yes, sir.
What number you on, Elgenic?
I go on number 3.
Number 3. China, what number you on?
Can you repeat that?
No, I said okay. I mean China now. China, what number you on?
Number 2.
Number 2. And Daniel, what are you working on? Where's Daniel? Daniel, can you hear me?
I'm still working on SAS.
What year are you on?
Pardon me?
What year are you on?
Oh, that's the quiz.
Or are you on the quiz? Okay.
That's all.
Once you finish with the quiz, take a picture of your grade and send it to me. And Gianna, what number you on?
Number 3.
Number 3. Gail Brianna Goodman, what number you on?
I am on number 2.
Number 2. Naya, what number you on?
Excuse me, Mr.
Go ahead.
May I excuse for 2 seconds, please?
Sure. Naya, what number you on? Okay. For those of you who are finished, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Jasmine said she's finished. If anyone else is finished, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp, including the notes as well. All right, so take a picture of it, including the notes. Where is Nivea? Nivea, what number you on?
I'm still number 2.
Okay, and Nivea Wallace, where's Nivea Wallace?
Yes, sir.
Where's your work? Did you send your work in to me?
Yes, sir.
What number you on now? What number you on now? Nivea Wallace, what number you on?
Number 2.
Number 2. Nivea, I don't see your work, from today. So what you need to do is you need to take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Hello, Nivea Wallace, do you
Yes.
hear me?
So.
Okay. And again, for those who are finished, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. One, what are you working on?
I'm on number 2.
Number 2, Valdez Jr., what are you working on? Sorry, Valdez Evans, what are you working on? What number are you on?
Number 2.
Number 2. Veronique, what number are you on?
Number 2.
2. Samantha, what number you on?
I taking a picture. I send it.
Okay, how about you, Sabria? How about you, Sabria? Where's Sabria? What number you on? Okay, good. Naya, where's Naya?
Yes, sir.
What number you on?
I sent my work.
So you sent it?
Yes, sir.
Did you send in a math as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, good. Again, for those who are finished, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp again. For those of you who are finished, take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Kiajane, where's Kiajane?
Huh?
Where's your work? Kiajane,
Yes, sir.
where's your math notes and your math assignment?
I will have to send it to my parents because I
Why?
don't have my phone at the time.
What happened to your phone?
I can't take.
Okay. So take a picture of your work using your mommy phone or your daddy phone. Do you have me, Kiajane?
Yes, sir.
Good. And Akiro, where's Akiro?
Yes, sir.
Do I need to call your mommy again and let her know that you're not sending in the assignments? Pardon?
I can't hear you, Mr.
I said, do I need to call your mommy again and let her know that you're not sending the assignments? That's what I'm saying. Do you need
I'm
me to
not
call?
done.
No,
I'm
no,
not done
no.
with.
No, you're not finished with the math?
I am finished with it. So
So how come you haven't sent that yet?
I did.
You sent it through who phone?
Pardon me.
Who phone did you send it through?
Mine.
Yeah, that's not true. Stop lying. Why
I
you like
sent
to
it.
lie? What's your number? What's your number?
E6.
What is it? What's the number, Akiro? Come on, you don't know your own number?
4364722.
Okay, I see it now. There's a new number. All right, again, take a picture of
Yes,
your
sir.
work and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. For those of you who are finished, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp so that we can answer these questions together. Anyone else is finished? Is there anyone else who is finished?
I sent it. Sure.
Okay, you already sent it. Anyone else finish?
I sent the picture now. I
You
didn't
sent the
take.
picture. Okay. So make sure just write down the correction. You can't see? Oh, you want me to zoom it back all the way?
Yes, sir.
Okay, no problem. Mark, where's Mark?
Yes, sir.
Did you send in your math notes?
Yes, sir.
And what number you on for the language?
Oh, number 1.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. And who else I even ask? Come on, Kmar, where's Kmar?
Yes, sir.
Clement, do you realize that your camera is on, right? And we can see you?
Well, that was awkward.
All
Well, that
right.
was awkward.
Yeah, we could see you live and clear. Okay, good. Ricardo, what number you on, Ricardo?
Number 2.
Number 2. And Kevin and Casey, what number y'all on?
I'm on number 3.
Number 3. And Casey, what number you on? I can't hear you, Casey. Malia Rule, what number you on?
Number 3.
Number 3, good. And who else? Kingston Sanders, what number you on?
I finished my work and I'm gonna send it to you right now.
Okay, good. And
Excuse me, Mr. Vati-
go ahead.
For number 3, the part where say the woman now family called, you have the twice.
The woman now fondly called the Golden Girls. That?
Yes, sir, you
Called-
have it twice.
Called the Golden Girls.
Called the. Oh, okay, thank you. All right, so are we ready to make the corrections? I still. Are we ready to make the corrections? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Elchinique +1. Anyone else? Are you ready to make the corrections to the work?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Amaranique. Siren, what number you on? Siren, what number you on? Where's Siren?
Right here.
What number you on?
2.
Okay, good. Where's Joseph? Joseph,
Yes, sir.
where's the math notes?
No, I didn't send them.
So when you plan on sending the math notes,
After class.
so you're gonna send them along with the English?
Yes, sir.
Where's the sister?
She in the room on the front room somewhere.
I don't see Shekinah. Shekinah, are you here? I don't see Shekinah in the meeting. I don't see him. All right. I think it's time for us to answer these questions. So let's do it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to move this and so let's answer these questions. I'm gonna put it in this one so we can see it clearly. So we want to correct it properly, right? Make sure that everything is written properly. So, okay, so, all right, it says Native American Indians traveled from Florida in the 19th century. They were being chased by American soldiers in the Creek War. How did you all correct that? What y'all said? Hello?
Yes, sir. I have and
And
replaced that between a century and day.
so you say Native
Native
American
Americans in
Indians traveled from Florida
Florida
in the
in the
19th century.
19th century, and
And they were being chased by American soldiers in the Creek War.
yes, sir.
And what you do, you put a period here.
I put a period right there where the
Yeah.
mouse is.
Yeah, that could work. That could work. You could put an and after the comma. You keep the comma though. Comma
No, sir.
and yeah, you have to keep the comma. Yeah, you have to keep the comma. Man, you don't have to.
What about
What about what?
as?
As. Okay. What I really was looking for was I was looking for you to make for y'all to make a period here. So you put a period here on century because that's a sentence, right? Isn't it?
I did that.
Yeah.
I did
So,
that too.
yeah. So Native Americans travel from Florida 19th century, period. And then capitalize the T. Right. So you put a period and you capitalize the T. They were being chased by American soldiers in the Creek War. All right. So that's what I was looking for you to do. Put a period here. How many persons did that? Put the period there and then just split it into two sentences.
I did.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Okay, good. All right. So put the period, capitalize the T, and put the period there as well. Okay, good. Then what we have to do, this Seminole Indians, we have to capitalize the what? Capitalize the
T.
The T. Yeah. The Seminole Indians in settled in a place now called Red Base in North Andros. What are we gonna do here?
I put an and.
Okay, you can put and the Indians were accompanied by runaway black slaves. How many persons did that? How many persons put and? Anyone else put and? The Seminole Indians settled in a place now called Red Base in Andros, and the Indians were accompanied by runaway black slaves.
I did.
You did, yeah.
I did.
And is good because that's how you connect two independent clauses with a conjunction. So you could put and, or you can just split the sentence into two sentences one time. So period. The Indians were accompanied by runaway blackaway slaves. So we have to put a
Full stop.
full stop.
That's what I did.
All right, good. How many persons made the corrections?
I
did. I did.
Okay, good.
I did.
How many persons got these right?
I did.
You did.
I did.
Okay, good.
I did.
How many persons use a conjunction instead of splitting it? Like use like and or another conjunction just to split them, or to combine them instead of splitting them up. Anyone went to
I
count?
did for one part of the paragraph.
Okay,
I did.
good. Naya, how did you correct yours? Because I'm not hearing from you. I could barely hear you. You're very low.
I corrected it the same way that you have it by just replacing the commas with a period and splitting it into 2 sentences.
Okay, good. All right, so with that being said, Veronique, did you get it? Where's Veronique?
Hello.
Yeah. How did you do number
No,
one? Yeah. What you do?
I didn't do it like that.
How did you do it?
I got parts of it correct.
Okay. Which part? Which one? You got this one?
No, after Sundry, I actually kept the comma.
Okay, you kept the comma, and then what you say?
I capitalized they.
Capitalized. So you kept the comma here and capitalized the.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. And then what else you did? And then you put a period there, I imagine.
Yeah, I put a period behind wall.
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good that you put the period behind war. But definitely for here, if you put a comma here, if you keep the comma, you can't capitalize, the day, because
Okay.
yeah, because you can't capitalize after comma. All right, but you see and understand how we made the corrections though.
Yeah, I see.
That's good. Okay, so let's look at number 2. She stealthily dipped her hand into her pocket to extract the stick of gum. The teacher's beady eyes were fixed on her when she slipped the gum into her mouth. How do we correct that? How do we correct that? Anyone want to try?
Full stop after.
Say it again.
I can try.
I could barely hear you, Naya.
Place a period where the first comma is.
Place the period where the first comma is. Very good. So, she dipped her hand into her pocket to extract the stick of gum, period. Then capitalize the what?
The T.
Capitalize the T. Very good. How many persons did that? Put a
I
period
did.
there
I
and
did.
capitalize.
I
I
did.
Very good.
I-
The teacher's beady eyes were fixed on her when she slipped the gum into her pocket. What you did there?
I left the second comma alone and then went to the end where the mouth is and then put a period.
Okay. That's one way to do it. Anyone else?
I removed the comma.
Mm-hmm. And then what? And did what?
Comma when she slipped the gum into her mouth and he called her name.
Oh, no, that's too much. If you're removing the comma, then you definitely have to put a period there. Okay, definitely have to put a period there. Then we can say when she, so we capitalize that. So when she slipped the gum into her mouth, when she slipped the gum into her mouth. So he called her name, right? So then we could put a period there. All right, so that's how we correct that. I don't know if y'all got it like this, but this is a good way to correct it. So
I did not do that.
you did not do that?
I didn't do that. I don't.
I did.
Okay, good. So you put you keep that because this is an independent clause. So the teacher's beady eyes were fixed on her, period. When she slipped the gum into her mouth, comma, he called her name, right? So that's a dependent clause right there. When she slipped the gum into her mouth, dependent clause, combine it with an
I do
independent
that
clause.
part.
He called her name, right? Period. She almost choked How could we correct that? She almost choked. She had been caught. Punishment was sure to come. How did y'all deal with that one? How did y'all correct this one? Hello, y'all have to answer me, man. We don't have all
Move
all
the
night.
comma.
Move the comma. So read it out. How you gonna what you have?
He called her name. Oh, she almost choked. She had been caught. Punishment was sure to come.
So what you did, you just remove the commas?
In between choked and she.
Oh no, definitely not.
But she almost choked, period. She had been caught, period.
And what else?
Punishment was sure to come, period. And then
Very-
changed it into capital letters, the beginning of the sentence.
Very good. She almost choked, period. Capital S. She had been caught, period. Punishment was sure to come. All right. Boom. So that's how we're supposed to correct that. Anyone got some of these right, at least some of them?
I did.
Okay.
Mr. Vati,
Uh-huh.
we could have used conjunction for these.
How did you do it? You can, but how did you do it? Is the question.
For that one, I put she had been caught and wait, comma, and punishment was sure to come.
She had been caught and punishment was sure to come. Yeah, that'll work.
I did.
She had been caught and punishment was sure to come. That's not off though. And her punishment was sure to come.
I feel like putting she had been caught for the punishment short term. Like I just feel like that could just go together instead of separating.
I mean, that's
If
fine.
you use an, she,
And her punishment was sure to come. That would be better. Like if you use and, if you're correcting it, then just put and her punishment was sure to come. Because if you say and punishment was sure to come, it just feel off. But you can use conjunctions to correct it as well. Okay, last but not least, when the women's 4x1 relay team won at the Olympics game in Sydney, Australia, the whole country celebrated. What do we do that? We where do we put the period?
At the end of celebrated.
I
At the
put
end
the period after celebrated.
So do you remove this comma or do you keep it?
No,
Yes.
sir, I
Wait,
keep that.
no, I keep the comma and I just add a full stop after celebrated.
Very good. Very good. Anyone else did that? Celebrated.
Yes.
Also,
Good. So, okay, celebrated. The woman now fondly called the Golden Girls, Pauline Davis, Chandra Stirrup, Savant, Theta Fines, and Debbie Ferguson. Do we have to change anything here? Definitely.
Yes,
Put a period there,
Full stop after.
and then capitalize that. So Debbie Ferguson. Their performance with near perfect baton passes brought tears to the eyes of thousands of Bamans who watched the race on television. Do we change anything?
We put a full stop after television.
Put a full stop after television. And Eldice Clark ran two rounds.
and after 2 rounds, I put a full stop.
Very good. And after 2 rounds, put a full stop. All right, good. Did anyone get
Yeah,
all
that's
right?
what I did.
Did anyone get
I
all
did.
right? Okay.
I did. Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Good. If you got all right, put I inside the chat. If you got 1 wrong, put Y. If you got 2 wrong, put N. And if you get more than 3 wrong, well, more than 2 wrong, then put M. Okay. Once you finish taking a picture of your notes, then you can leave. Where's Daniel? Daniel, I need to see your work before you go. I need to see where did you end.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
Good night.
Good night, Miss.
Yeah, this would be
Good night.
Good night, Mr.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. Where's Daniel?
Good night, Mr. Petit.
All right. Good night. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
All right. Good night. Good night.
You want me to stay to write my notes, Mr. Petit?
No, you can leave and then write your notes
Good
and send
night.
it to me tonight. But take a picture of it before you go, Juan. I mean, Jevin.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Petit,
Hello?
this is Veronique.
Go
I
ahead.
only got number 3 was the only one that I got without errors.
Okay. You have any questions with number 1 and 2?
Mm, I think what cost me was that I didn't add no conjunctions.
Okay. Okay. But
Good
even
night,
with
Mr. Petit.
even with these with for 1 and 2, as you can see with these one, we didn't even add conjunctions. Now you can, but I just was showing that also you can avoid comma splices without even having to add the conjunction. Just knowing when to put the period and when to stop it, and then when to capitalize it. Just
Good night, Mr. Petit.
good and just figuring out like if the sentence is too long, like for some of these the sentence was just too long and it was running on, so we had to put the period and stop it, and so that's just what I was trying to show tonight.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So take a picture of your work and send it to me, and then you can go.
Okay.
All right. Elchanik. Yes, Elchanik.
Yeah, I was asking if you could like read my first two because some of the stuff we have the same and then others like different for the first two.
Say it again.
I say if you could check my first two, please, because we had like kind of different things. I don't know if it's still like great.
Okay, let me see. Okay, so for year number 1, you had to put a period there. If you didn't put a period, like how you see how you leave it as a comma, that's a comma splice right there. Because what you are doing is you are combining 2 independent clauses with a comma. Because this is Native American Indians traveled in the 19th century, right? Comma. They were being chased by American soldiers in the Creek War. Those 2 are independent clauses. You can't combine 2 independent clauses with a comma. You could use a conjunction, so you can say Native Americans being traveled from Florida, 19th century, and they were being chased by American soldiers in the Creek War. That would have worked. But you can't just put the comma there.
Like if look, I just scotched out my first one. Like I'd have put a comma at first, but then I thought it didn't make sense. I mean, I had a full stomach, right? Then
I see that. Yeah, you were right the first time. Okay, now let's see. The Somalia War and Indians it's not called Red Bees in North America. In North Andros, period. Yeah, that's right. The Indians were accompanied by runaway slaves. Good. So that's that. That's the only thing you mess up was that one. She stealthily dipped her hands into a pocket to extract the stick of gum as the teacher Yes, that could work. As the teacher's beady eyes were fixed on her. Yes. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, number 2 is right. Because you have it at the right places. So you put comma as the teacher's beady eyes were fixed on her. Period. Good. When she slipped the gum into her mouth, comma, he called her name, comma, and she almost choked. All right, so that'll work.
Okay,
And
thank you.
that's all you wanted to know?
Yes, sir.
Oh, also, I have a bone to pick with you. You thought I forgot you, didn't you?
No, sir. I don't like when I don't message you, right? Like I did do it myself and I got him and then
Okay.
I had a message Floyd and he did check him. So I was like, I guess I don't need you to sing him no more.
Okay, that's good.
Yes, sir.
That's good.
But thank you.
That's paper too, right?
Yes, sir.
That's good. I don't know who's Floyd, That's your math teacher, right?
No, sir, from your class.
Oh, Floyd. Oh,
Yes, sir.
oh wow. You should have talked to Floyd. That's crazy.
Yeah, Nancy too. Replying to
Wow.
my status.
Wow. Nancy's still at UB, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. She's still
I
pursuing
still
track?
talk to Kennedy. Who, me?
I say if she's still pursuing track.
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay. And Kennedy in this class too, Kennedy is still there.
She's still there?
Yeah, Kennedy. Yes, you didn't know that?
No, sir.
Kennedy, she's come from math though. That's why y'all don't see each other. Because she has come from math and then she's leave. And so y'all end up seeing each other. But I'll let her know that to stick around.
Oh, I forget. Nancy to say, tell you hello. I forget she done meant to say that when I had a text yesterday.
Okay. Tell Nancy. I wish her all the best for 2024. All right. Have a good one, Elchnik.
You could repeat that, I didn't.
No, I was saying, tell Nancy have a good one for 2024. All the best.
Okay, good night.
Good night. All right. Let me end this recording.